Well, hello again, everybody. It's Teresa Sanderson, and I'm very excited to connect with you again today and just chat with you a little bit about the Nurses Feed Their Young educational buffet that is coming up. It's going to be launching in May, on May 1st, 2024. Super excited about that. So I just want to go over with you what are some details about it and why would we be doing something like this, right? A free gift for every nurse that is 30 contact hours of CE for nurses, absolutely free. Why do you think we might do that? Well, we love nurses, y'all. That's why we're going to do that. And who's with me when I say that pizza parties just aren't doing it? Pizza parties just aren't doing it. And, while I know that nursing continuing education is something that nurses need in most states for purposes of relicensure, one of the things that we wanted to do at Nurses Feed Their Young is serve up some continuing education differently. My mantra in nursing has always been dare to do nursing differently. And if you've listened to our podcast, you know that's the name of our podcast and all of that kind of thing, but dare to do nursing differently. And so how can we do nursing continuing education differently? And I think, well, first of all, offer it and make it very, very high quality. Well, how do we do that? We make sure that the people who are teaching it are absolutely passionate about the content they want to share and present to you. Okay. That in itself is a big deal. So who can teach and convey their expertise better than a nurse or other expert who is passionate about the content they're teaching? Do you see what I mean? When somebody's passionate about the content, a couple of things just happen to play into that. One is that they are an expert. Typically, you're not just passionate about something and then you don't do a deep dive into the content to learn everything you can possibly learn about it, right? Also, if you're passionate about it, you want to share it in meaningful ways so that it can have an impact on the lives of other people. When we have an opportunity to do nursing continuing education differently in this way, we can impact not only the nurse's clinical knowledge, we can also impact what? Patient outcomes. Okay. And that's what this is just really, it's a very life-giving opportunity for us to share with nurses all over the country, all over the world. We are not going to limit this to, nurses in the United States only, because Nurses Feed Their Young is a global movement. And we want every nurse to take a part of this who wants to take part in it. Now, depending on your country, I don't know what your criteria are for being able to use our continuing education credits for your license or anything like that, but feel free to take part of our courses and use what you can to just grow your knowledge base and whatever else you would like to do. We would love to support you. But this is it. So the Nurses Feed Their Young educational buffet is serving up 4 different kinds of nursing continuing education this year. We are serving up courses based on clinical expertise and advancing your clinical expertise. We've got some wonderful things coming up there. Oncology nursing, EKG, lots of different things in our, in that clinical section of the buffet, right? So are we looking for, let's see, we could have appetizers, we could have main courses and meats, we might have salads, and then of course there's the dessert bar, right? So all of these things. So on one section of the buffet, you're going to find clinical courses to enhance your clinical practice. The next section you're going to find is the entrepreneurship section that is dedicated to raising awareness around nurse entrepreneurship, which is a very, very big deal right now. Lots of nurses are stepping into the entrepreneurial space, and this is really, really exciting. So we're going to be providing you some complimentary continuing education in the field of nurse entrepreneurship. Next, we're going to be covering nursing leadership because we believe in supporting our nursing leaders so that they can step up to the challenge of leading for longevity. Okay, leading for longevity. If there's one place that if we really want to be able to impact overall nursing turnover, we need to solidify and strengthen our nursing leaders who are currently working in those roles. It's no longer enough for us to be able to say, you know what, you're the one who's been here the longest, so now you're the manager and we don't give you any training. Sorry, that can't work anymore. So we want to support our nursing leaders so that they can lead for longevity, because when we have leaders who stay in place for a period of years, we're going to have nurses on the team who stay in place for a period of years. Okay. And lastly, we're going to be providing a section of the buffet that is all focused on self-care and you learning how to implement simple strategies to take care of yourself in the most positive way. Simple strategies, meaningful things you can do to back away from burnout, to keep yourself in the game, to manage the stress of your career and your life overall. Remember, we as nurses provide holistic care. We are also holistic creatures, okay? And so I just want to encourage you, please feel free to take advantage of all of these courses. They are all 100% complimentary for you as a nurse, just because we value what you do every day. We value what you do every day. I see you and I know what you go through when you get called to work an extra shift and you were planning to spend the day with your family or your children. I know what that's like. I know what it's like not to be able to kiss your child goodnight because you had to work late. I know what it's like to miss out on holiday celebrations because it's your rotation to work that holiday, right? I get it. I get it. As a nurse of more than 30 years, I've been there, done that. And while our nursing career offers tremendous opportunities and so much fulfillment, it doesn't come without its own set of challenges, right? Its own set of unique challenges. And so today, and all of the coming year in 2024, you're going to have access to the Nurses Feed Their Young educational buffet. These courses are going to be available to you from May 1st through April 30th of 2025, so that you can take advantage of all of them and obtain the necessary continuing education credit hours that you need for relicensure at no cost to yourself. Again, because we value, appreciate, and support nurses, and we want to do more than use lip service to show you that. So we are doing the work on our end to cook up something special for you at the Nurses Feed Their Young educational buffet. I hope you will be a part of it. Click the link below this video. Get yourself on the wait list now, because the courses will go live on May 1st of 2024. I want to have you in there. And so we'll be, when you're on the wait list, you're going to be the one who gets notified first when the course area goes live, and you're able to hop in, join the course area, join our complimentary member area where nurses from all over the world are going to be connecting to just network and engage in meaningful conversations about where we can go for the future with our profession. So do me the favor of signing up on the wait list now. Please share this post and video to your friends who are nurses. Share it to your social media pages. Let's get the word out, because I just cannot wait to serve as many nurses as possible. We can serve 10 nurses or we can serve 10,000. Let's go for 10,000, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you soon. Bye.